Mm. Good evening, everyone. Glasses look. My glasses doesn't look clear at all. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another live with Aquarian Hot Positivity Positive Channel. Please turn on your notification bell that you will be notified when I am live or when I post anything. I am asking you to turn on your notification bell. Welcome to all those that have subscribed to my channel. Welcome. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I am grateful for your support. Thank you. So, I'm asking you also to like, share, and subscribe to the Positivity Positive channel. On this side, we try to keep things on the upbeat. We try to keep things as positive as possible, as clean as possible. It is for you to um, comment, like, share. To interact, you go in the comment section. So it is your right to do so. Tonight, I just want to give thanks to all the YouTubers. We are on the same under the same umbrella, sheltering from the same rain. Some umbrella has been blown out or blown off, but we are under the same umbrella, which is YouTube. So we are all YouTubers. Everyone with different content, different, different everything. What I am doing is not what the other person is doing. What the other person is doing is not what I am doing. We all find our own niche to strive into, to prolong in our own space that is given to us by YouTube. And again, thank you, YouTube, for um, giving us the opportunity that our voice can be heard in whatever way, in a positive way, sometimes not in a positive way, but you help us to test for our skill. Some is a speaking person, some is not. But then we test our ability in our lives. The ability to do the thing, the ability. And I thank you. I thank you. For those that are in a different part of the world, I welcome you. As I said before, I welcome all who have subscribed, and all who are subscribing, and all who are sharing, and all who is going to be sharing, all who like, and all who is going to like. I know you are going to like. I know you are going to share. And I know for those that have not subscribed yet is going to subscribe. And for those that um just having a peek, they are going to subscribe. Just time. And you will join me in the comment section. You will put up your whatever. Sometimes we have to disagree to agree. It's not always my opinion. My take on things is not your take on things, but you have your own opinion. And no one can suit you for that. Your opinion is your opinion. No one can do anything to you for your opinion. Okay? For those all over the world, and a special shout out to there are some persons in Canada. You know yourself and your group. Shout out to you. Shout out to Miss Hess in Canada and the family. If you're watching tonight, I'm giving you a shout out. You can join me in the comment section. Tonight, for those that after journey from work, tired, just want to eat the bed, just want to sleep it off. Shout out to you. You are strong and you're going to be strong at all times. Have the courage to go on. You're tired, there's nothing to substitute tired but rest. Take your rest. Kick back and unwind for the moment. And then you get up and do what you have to do. For those that are going to work, I hope you get some rest throughout the day, that you can start your night toss. That will be taking you in to tomorrow morning. So straighten up yourself. For those that drink coffee, have your cup of coffee, man. Yeah. For those that drink cocoa, have yourself a nice hot cup of cocoa. For those that drink meringue, drink some meringue tea. For those that drink dandelion, get the dandelion seed. It's like coffee. Tastes good. Yeah. And perk up yourself to start the work. Yeah. For those that are studying tonight, remember, study with a glass of or a bottle of water. Because guess what? Brains work is hard work. Many persons see studying, they thought it's easy. No, this is your brain. So study with your bottle of water. While you're going through, you take a sip and sip your water. If you didn't know that before, you know it tonight. It's not the first time I'm saying it on my platform. Yes. Study with your bottle of water, big, little, or whoever. Sip your water. And if you're there for 2 hours studying, just with your little sip, you will just realize that it does wonders for you. Yeah. Do not ease up on the riding with yourself. say too much studying is not good for the brain. So when you need to take a break, take a break. For heaven's sake, take a break and go and come again. Don't do it in one go. Okay, just want to know you're okay. Don't do it in one go. Take a break, walk around, yeah, unwind, and hit the book again. Okay? Um, for those that have sick, find courage to go on. Ask for the strength. Never fail to ask the man who still the water. That's the Almighty who giveth what we ask. So ask for the added strength, that needed strength, that needed um, faith to go on. For those that mourn, blessed are those that mourn, for you shall be comforted. Yes. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Yes, you had to mourn if you have to mourn. Shout if you have to. Welcome to the person who is coming on and going off. Right? It said, weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. So, welcome to you that is coming on. Welcome. Please stay with me. Yeah. Like, share, and comment. So, if you have to mourn, mourn, shout, bawl. Yeah. The scars will be always there and the memories of the person, but the wound will heal one day. So, brace yourself, do what you have to do, and be strengthened in the love and in the faith of God. Welcome to you. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Could you please give me a like? Good. Now, there are many persons who went through struggles of life, some trying to make ends meet. Some have so many things on their plate to deal with. You don't even have time sometimes to think about yourself because there are so many things you want to get done. You want to get this done, you want to get that done, you have this to do, you have that to do, and you are on the go at all times. You are busy, you have to be thinking, you have to be knowing where this go, where that go, where this come, where that go. But listen, you're not alone. It may seem like you're alone in the race of life, but you're not alone. But guess what? Do not retreat. Don't surrender. Fight the good old fight of faith. You will one day stop to think and say, how did I do it? How did I get over these hurdles? So many hurdles stand before me. How did I do it? I'm not a sprinter. Well, yes, you are a sprinter in your life. I'm a sprinter when you're running to hurdle race. You have to try go over the hurdle without hitting them down. So in the race of life, clear your hurdles. If you hit one down, don't try to hit down all of them. Clear your hurdles. Sit back and look at it and give thanks that you have done it. Yes, you have done it. Good. So, as I always said, love yourself. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself for who you are. Do not look at the other person and want to be like the other person. No, you were created in your way. He said he created you in his own image and likeness. So never look at the other person and want to be like the other person. Look at yourself and be the best version of yourself. Not like Tom, not like John, not like Peter, not like Paul, but be yourself. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Because when you sit back and want to be like somebody else, you lost vision of yourself. You lost who you really are. And when you lost who you are, it is hard for you to find back yourself. But be who you are and be the best version of yourself. Yes, you've seen my title, and these are always some disturbing talk. Persons afraid to, you know, open up even to themselves. But these are topics, these are content that each and every person have to face them one way or the other. Something I was to look for and didn't get to do it. So, be the best version of you. Don't want to be like me. Don't want to be like the other person. But always want to be you and you only and the best version of you. Yes. Love yourself with all that you know. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and talk back to the image, the person that you see there. Just one moment. Just a moment. Different type of love.
According to Cosmopolitan, the 8 different types of love, according to the ancient Greeks, are eros, philia, ludus, agape, pragma, palladium, storge, and mania.
Okay. Eros. You have seen my topic tonight, and my topic is saying to you sex reasoning. You ready for it? Is there any children that are listening in on Positivity Positive channel? If you're under 18, Please excuse yourself from this channel. Until next time when you can listen. Any person that do not understand this, listen. And if you have to ask question, ask question. So thank you for continue coming in. Thank you. So if there is anyone tonight that or unable to manage what it is like, then listen and be intelligent enough to ask questions. If I can't answer your question, tell you, if you ask me a question that I have to do a research, I'll go do my research, get back to you. What I promise, what I speak about, I do research for them. So, sex reasoning. And these are one of the topic that most people don't like to reason about. Okay? Because I guess some of the things they are not open to. But before I touch that, they are hate different type of loves. Love. Eros, sexual passion. Philia, deep friendship. Lodius, playful love. Agape, love of for everyone and love for God. That's the agape love. That God loves you. He's an agape love. Prag, pragma, 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 long-standing love. Phileutia, love of the self. So if you have a pen, you could just write that down. Storage, family love. Mania, obsessive love. So tonight, all of this won't be done in one go, but we will be talking about some of this. Over here, you get different things and different things that can enhance your daily life. Things that will send you to go and do research. Things that some of the things you said, they are a myth. And you'll go and find the right thing. Now, I'm going to tell you a story. I'm not sure if I haven't said that story on here before, but I am going to tell you a story. And almost everything you may ask, I have a story for them. Because in my little time on earth, there are so many things that I have come across. Places that I went, and I'll tell you, I am a very keen observer, and I am a keen listener, and I watch words. Yes, I watch words. Oh. No, there was a overseer at a church. Now I'm giving you this story before because we're talking about the sex, big and bold tonight. Not in an X-rated form, but in an educated form. This overseer, children in the church, teenagers are getting pregnant left, right, and center. And you're not getting pregnant actually for some of the person in the church. Some do, some don't. And these are young people. So, they sit at the table and they have a meeting. What should we do about the rising pregnancy in the church family? These are young people. What should we do? What can we do? What will we do? So, they have their meetings. Could you please like the live for me? Like up the live. So, touch the like button. Thanks. So, while they have their board meeting, someone said, you know, sex has not been taught or speak about or preach about in church. Come on, Christians. Some of you don't even like hearing the name. Yeah, touch on you too. I have to deal with some of I have to deal with some of these people. Yeah. So they said, um, we need to start teaching and preaching from the pulpit because these young people is out of work. So of course, it was reasoned with at the board level, so it go to the upper level and to the upper level. And they saw some merit in it and said, well, oh yes, good. This overseer, he got up and he said, from I was born, and I actually born in the church. My father was a pastor. My mother was the evangelist, and all the fornication to it. And I have never heard sex talk in church. Sex, that nasty thing. Listen to the wordings. Listen to the wordings for those that are listening. This was an overseer. He go from deacon to elder to pastor till him reach overseer. These were his words. That nasty thing. They have the retreat, as they call it, and all the members of the upper body who met at the retreat, plus some on the lower scale of it, and they have their retreat, and the very topic rise to the front again. And everybody is saying yes, because we are trying to educate these young people, we are trying to save them, we are trying to keep them in school until they are fully prepared for the event. And believe me, this is not an Anansi story. The overseer got up and him said, no, not in the church. No. The overseer took sick right there and then he passed out. They rushed him to the most expensive hospital. The retreat were 3 days retreat. and he could not go through the 2 day. In the first day, he passed out. They took him to the hospital. When they went to look for the overseer, this was what sticks in his head. Sex in church? Sex in church? Since he was not from the parish where he was in the hospital, they asked for his discharge and he went to the parish where he was living, and they took him to that hospital, which would be closer to his home church, his family, that they can visit with him. And believe me, he have never left the hospital. He stayed there repeating the one word or the two word, sex in church, and he died. He passed away repeating those words. Now, the first thing he said, it's a nasty thing. This was given and designed by the maker and creator of mankind. So it's not something any person went and purchased that they can discard of it if they pleases. It's there and it's there to stay. Going nowhere. You go, generation is going, generation is coming. So it is there to stay. You have persons in church who say, well, we are Christians, and they refuse to speak about sex, not even to their children, not even to their husbands. Or I think the male is actually a little bit more vocal in some things. Mhm. I have to deal with members of church, and for those that is a Sabbath observant persons, yes, I have to deal with them. The woman will let you know sex is off limit when it comes to Friday. So sex come back on limit when you reach Sunday. Mhm. A lot of people, they are not speaking about it. And if they hear a subject, topic, or anything about it, they withdrew themselves. This is something to be spoken about. This is something to talk about. Yes, it's a part of the human. Why we speak about everything else except speaking about sex. Now, intimacy. Some persons think intimacy is sex. Intimacy is truth. You get intimate and there's no sex involved. But then, how do you approach the topic? How? And you have to look at a whole different part of it. Because guess what? When you are an adult and you became parent, you have to prepare for this. Because you first have to educate your children before somebody else out there telling them how oh your breast stand up like Kilimanjaro mountain and how your ass round here so look round and sexy and how and so much things. You first, as a parent, as the guardian, have to talk to your children. Because if you don't, the wrong approach is going to make on them. They that don't know and didn't hear about it only by their friends or on the movie or something like that. But for someone to sit and have a proper reasoning with them doesn't happen. And most of the time we failed our children. We fail our young people. Until you saw them start doing something, you tell them, oh, so why? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You need to educate them on this journey that they are embarking on. Most of us, our parents, did not say anything to us, or they speak in parables that we don't understand. They asked me one time, do you start seeing your flowers? Oh, the hell, what they're talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. So then we're not open either about the subject. But as we go from era to era, generation to generation, we realize that things are coming more open to the front, give you the privilege to speak on the topics and on the subject. And it started from your home. Mhm. What is good touch? Your lovely daughters. You don't have persons coming up to touch you in an inappropriate way and you smile about it. When you smile, you gave the key to the gate to open it, to step in and do what you please. So you need to bring them in, sit and reason with them. Let me tell you how they feel. Let me tell you what they understand. Let me tell you what they know, what they hear, what they read. And they know this is mommy or daddy, mostly mommy, that is coming in. I love when the father, the real father, the true father, share their experience, especially the boys. They are protective of the girls because they know their thing out there. So they will left and they will go out there and mess around with young girls. But believe me, their girls are protected because they're talking to them. They're reasoning with them. And the other person's girl are left vulnerable. So, parents and guardians, This is a thing we need to get to. And God bless those that are starting the education from home, in the bedroom, on the veranda, and let them know what time of day it is, what time of day you're going to meet up on out there. Because what can be so misleading and betrayed is when you hear I love you from one side of the mouth out there, so, and the eye slightly tilt over there, so not looking your square eyeball to eyeball. And then look at the little girl. She show her little 32 teeth. My girl, it's not love. I don't even know if it is infatuation. But when you are educated about this thing, you will say to this little man, keep it moving, sir. You're not ready for this thing yet. I'm not ready. You're not ready. So keep it moving. Okay? So let our education start at home. Many of the girls that have saved is because their parent, their guardian, yeah, took them up, sit them down, and show them the facts of life. Boys are not escaped. Boys are not escaped. Because now you find the cougars. Who ravish our sons before time. Yeah. Now we go to the adult now. Adults, thank you for coming. Could you please like the live? Could you please touch the like button? Thank you for being here. Welcome to you. Welcome. The adults. Sex, the procreation was given to man. From the welcome to you. Could you please touch the like button? Give me a like. Thank you. And welcome for you to be here with me. Um, this was from the beginning. So there's nothing human being can do to change it. It remained the same. It is there to stay. It's going nowhere. As long as hurt lasts, this union will be there. So don't matter how old is hurt, that is a whole. This union will be. Out of this union, there's a lot of things. And this union was designed for children, 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 generation, build up generation, and more children. Blessed is the womb that bring forth a child. So this union was not only for one purpose and one purpose only. It is for different purposes. Yeah? The union is why we are here. Is why we, in turn, of children. It's why we, some of grandchildren, because of this union that is called sex. Yes. It was made to de-stress you. Many names given to it. We call it I'm trying to get some of the names. I want to see if I can coin them that I don't have to put them out in a raw way. So you hear joke. You hear the F word. No, the F word get so, you know, first time people usually coin and say, um, we hear make love. We hear, hear joke, make love, and the F word. Yeah? The, but how well do you respond to all of this? Woman. Hmm. How well do you respond to all of this? And it's only a eunuch that have not experienced what it is to be in that mood. It's only a eunuch, meaning they have no place for entry. They only have one little penny office that the urine comes from. So it's only a eunuch. But if you're not a eunuch, you have experienced this. Yeah? Good. Women sometimes are vulnerable. Sometimes the look from the eyes brought them to their feet, to their knees. Just the connection of the eye from the meal. You get weak. And if you are so weak, anything will befall you. Anything will befall you. Anyone will befall you. So if you realize you're getting that weak to your knee, run. Because maybe this is not the person for you. It is a nice thing to do in the right and proper way. Not for somebody behaving like they're going to war, going with all their ammunitions and going to say, well, then I am going for the slaughter. No. Mm. Mm. Oh, I don't reach there yet. And this is what men do to women. And some women feel to themselves, if this person do not handle you like a rag doll, you're not satisfying them. Well, the question is, you satisfied? You left hurt? You're left feeling pain? Shouldn't be. Should not be. This should be done in a nice manner that you enjoyed it. It's de-stressed. Da, da, da. Simple in nature, they reproduce of experience and pleasure. Good. I'm just looking for something that I wrote down here. Engaging yourself. Um, there is a toxin that release from your brains. Yeah. So this, when you find the right person who understand lovemaking, you will always want to be there. Not somebody who is warring with your body. It's as if you're having a contention with the woman's body. And you're ripping and you're tearing and at the end of the day, you're saying, oh, I do a good job. Sometimes you don't because you don't know a woman. You will be there behaving that you're doing something, and the woman will egg you on. She will be mourning and groaning. Oh, oh. In fact, she's not feeling anything. But it makes you feel as if you're doing something. Mhm. Oh, yes. It may you feel. Oh, yes. Yeah, yes, I gotta. Oh, yes, I touched the spot. You touch now here. Oh, you're not a good love maker. You're not a proper sex partner. So you're not touching nowhere. Fool you, laugh after you. No, there are eros, which is sexual passion. There are some male who cannot go through their fetish or the passion then of what they're going through and bring you to the place where you are ready. You know, and persons, women need to understand this. They need to understand this one. There are some men who cannot, do not know the way of caressing. They don't know it. Or they would have caressed that woman and bring her to a place of readiness. They don't know it. Mm-mm. They call that the erratic love. You have men said they will have the plastic and the plastic making noise and this is what turns them on. You see this slapping and slapping? That's what turns them on. You may believe that, oh, it's no. You need to study these things. He'll slap you, he'll beat you like a donkey because this is what gets him going. This is what arouses him. Could you please like up the live and welcome to be here? Could you please touch the like button before you jump off again? So erratic, and you call that love or lordy rough. He don't know any other way. He was not taught, not even himself. So he will squeeze you, will bite you up, and will do. Yes. These tie up, chain up, and these things come from the erratic behavior. And if it won't hurt you, oh sure it will. Oh sure you will be hurt. We said philia, which is deep friendship. Lodiessa, playful love. Talking about a different love. The agape, love for everyone. So, the erratic person will harm you, will damage you. And so with the erratic, I won't go into, I won't go into that part tonight. Yeah, right? They will damage you because they do not have the knowledge of caressing and what is their fetish ways and to it. That you will walk away feeling comfortable and satisfied as well as them. Some of them, what they have done, you feel more pain, you feel more hurt. That's not love making. That's not good sex. No. No, 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 no. That is not. So whether you turn upside down like rat bat or whatever you do, if it is not good, it is not good. And you're talking about the presence of your bedroom. I am not talking about out there. I am talking about the presence in your private space and corner. Not something that out there that you're gonna be telling somebody say, oh yeah, 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 yeah. This way that we can do it. Ah, da, da, da. No. I'm talking about what you want for yourself in such fetish behavior. Sometimes you may just look at a man and you're wondering to yourself what it would be like. Hmm. He come and him tell you, oh, well, he love you. You look round like an English pound. Oh, you look so good. And you find all of those words to say. But when it comes down to that, thank you for being here. Welcome. When love, when it came down to that part of it, he fails miserably. And sometimes you just go with it. But, but never be afraid to touch the topic and say it loud to your persons. If you are not comfortable, do not pretend to be comfortable. To please who and to please what? You need to go head on and talk to him. Engage, start slowly. So you are going to tell what is your likings, what you are comfortable with, what you would like to do. So you're going to talk to this person. So you're going to engage them about the mighty six. And it's going to tell you how to, how to make you feel good in your private quarters, in your bed. You're going to take time and you're going to talk to him, vice versa to she. If there is male listening, you are going to take time out to talk to him. Open up to the person. Do not sit feeling uncomfortable and you sit there. Tell him of your fears, tell him of your love, tell him what you enjoy, tell him to sit and talk about it. Let him know. Take responsible for your own pleasure. Do not sit there and thinking what he is doing. You know you're not comfortable with it. You know this hurts. Take control of your own pleasure. It's your body. When it hurts, it's you hurt. So take control of your own pleasure. Able to explain clearly and understandable that this person can understand where you're coming from, who you're talking about. Because not everybody body is the same. It's not everybody can do some of the things, or they can, but in a proper way. So you are not going to be, when you finish, you're ending up at the doctor. Yes. So you have to explain. Intimacy. Intimacy is one that you can feel comfortable around the person. You can strip down, be positive and not critical. Intimacy is truth. One dress. Do you like what you see? Yes, I am comfortable with you. I will have you. truth is speak the truth about these things. Because if you don't, it will come back to bite you. This is no plaything you're talking about. Welcome to the live. You coming on and coming off. Anyhow, I think you're hearing something. And you're not touching the like button. Okay. But like the live, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment in the comment section. Okay. So you're going to be truthful about your own body. It is your body. You need pleasure. You need to take control of your pleasure. You don't allow persons to use their body, do it as if they are handling a rag doll. No, it's yours. It is all yours. So you need to take control. Sometimes it was made that man was made for a woman and a woman was made for a man. And in out of this, you grow a family unit. Most of the time, women have problem with men in that area. Most of the time, you're hearing women, it's because so and so, and you're thinking, my dear, for those that listening, men are always looking for something, and they're always still meeting up on a round hole, not a square one, not a oblong shape, not a triangular shape. They all came back to the same round. So I don't care what they do and where they go and what they're looking for. Because to me, they're looking for something that does not exist. It's all in the mind. You must either looking for a square, a oblong shape, a triangular shape, but it all come back down to the circle. It all comes back to the circle shape. I good. Good. Okay, no problem. It all comes back down to the circle, to the circle, the round. So there is no square, no oblong shape, no pentagon out there, nothing of those shape. It remain the same one shape. Good? So women, enjoy and set it for you to enjoy that at the end of the day, you are not left in pain. Not all man can have sex. Not all man can give love making. No, not all of them. No. For the men, it is not just about the physical. It's the physical and its connection. It connected to so many other um, so many other things. Ups in other aspect of life. Men want to show that they are able to many other aspects. In other aspect in other of our lives, linked to linked to confidence, self-worth, and connection. And these are what men sometimes do look for. They want to have confidence. They want to feel valued. Don't want to be violated, needed by their partner. For other, it is means of connection. So with their partner, they don't want to feel violated. To say, well then, you you let me down there. Mm, no, I wasn't. Uh, so it is important for the partner to speak with the other partner. How they feel. How can you enhance? What can you do? Some women, some men have an oversized fit. And sometimes the woman tries to, but unable, unsuccessful to handle carefully. That's not their fit. They have to look for their fit. So sometimes think that way too, that they're looking for their fit, but they do not. Because lack of communication, nobody is knowing what is happening. How to get comfort talking about sex. Hmm? Sometimes the fit is off limit. I have seen so much of them because of where I used to work. Some is uh, less, little up to about 3 inches. And you know what 3 inches like? Look at your finger. 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. Yeah. Some have a 8 and a 9 inch and can't even handle it. They don't know how to handle it, right? They just know that they have inches and sometimes cannot find a fit for those inches. Sounds funny? Very true. Check it out for yourself. Mhm. There was a man in our community or neighboring community, and he was a man with a very long pocket. His, his pocket was pulling on the ground, yet he'd never have a partner. Not that he doesn't try. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Not that he hasn't tried to have a partner, but his inches were too much. He was over blessed with inches and in diameter. So the medical people had to, in those days they call it ring, that you don't pass that inches. So then he have one person was with. The female disappear. So it's not that he could not take care of a woman if the woman wants somebody to take care of her. Because him have him money, have him assets. But if you see him, he looks like a pauper because he carries himself that way. But his worth were there. And he have everything, but he could not find a woman that he can fit because he got too much inches and he got it with the diameter too. Yes. One lady tries and she said, "Oh God, I try, but you know, because even though they have limited the inches, that he could not go over that length, it was still a problem. And so he stays without a person. Because imagine having that inches and you can't handle. You can't measure properly. You can't handle the tape measure. When you're learning to use tape measure, we are not versed in it. You measure and you bend the inch measure what you're measuring. So let's say you're measuring 1 3/4, you get the 1 3/4, you bend the inch measure there. So something like that he has to do. So they call it ring. So he had to measure off and then tape off that and leave the extra inches to stay there. But even then, he didn't get anybody. He didn't get anybody. And that makes him sad. Sometimes makes him glad and things like that. But then it was what it is. So sometimes the inches do not fit. There are too much measurement. And remember, you have to fit properly to be comfortable. So if the fit welcome, you touch up the like button. Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyhow, they are not touching a like button, but of course, we will go on. One of the time you will. Welcome to all who is coming on and going off. I know you're listening to me. I know you're hearing me. I know you're laughing too. I know that there's something that grabs you. Now you have some of them. It's like you climb a tree and picking fruit from that tree. And this is what's going on. Here with your that could not be sweet, that could be not nice, and that cannot be comfortable no time. Can't be. So, friends, go out, have your talk with your partner, tell him your like and your dislike, tell him what your fetish means, Tell him what it means to you. See if he can. If he is 3 seconds, fall asleep, can't wake up, you need to talk about that. If you are not, is that every man can make a woman orgasm. Ladies, don't fool yourself. It's not every partner can take you on cloud nine. Not every one of them. Some can take you on cloud nine, but it's not everyone. It's not every man can make you orgasm. It's not everyone can take you up there and bring you down. Sex talk. This is all about sex. I will not do all of it in one go. I will pick up this again another time. But for those that are listening, welcome for you to be here. I thank you for being here. Thank you very much to be here. It would be nice if you touch the like button. If you put something beside the like button. Thank you. Okay. It's it's not everyone because you have different, but that is in another setting. The different type and shape of penis. It's not everyone can take you to cloud nine and slowly take you back down. They have to be well versed in love making. And I realize that some of these men just have, yep. Women too. They believe in doing certain things. You need to get the experience of going there. And when some of the persons that are yapping away on these subjects, if they have been walking on cloud nine, they would speak differently. It will be a different action. But I don't think everyone can do it. It is a skill. It's a knowing. And it's not in an erratic way because people think erratic love give and does something. No, it doesn't. Right? It doesn't. So most of the time you will see, most of the time you will see, oh, but I tell you, if you have not been an orgasm person, you don't know what it is. Yes, you have to have that type of person to do it. We're having sex talk here. Yes, we're having sex talk. And I have gone 1 hour and 25 minutes, 17 seconds of talking. I didn't plan to be on for long, but certainly it's going to be a part two You can go and listen, watch the live again and listen to it and take out what you think out of it. He said, be um, be polite and explain. And if you don't open your mouth and explain intelligently to your partner, he will not understand where you're going. You don't have to quarrel. Both of you sit down and have these conversation. So doing, he will understand what your take is, what you enjoy and what you don't enjoy. What is your fetish? Hmm? What is it? So I am going to be closing right here. Somebody have something to say, put it in the comment section and I will be able to respond to you. Put it in the comment section and I will bring back this very topic again. Maybe I have somebody who will talk. Yes. Have yourself a blessed weekend. We are in the month of so many things happening in this month. Other engaging in other things. So enjoy yourself. Be I need somebody to come in the comment section and say something. Ask some question, even about the eighth type of love, which we mistake for for one. We do mistakes them. But choose your partner's mentis, friend. Okay. So be comfortable with what you do. Be respectful of what you do and with who you do. Be respectful of yourself and reason with your partner about your likes and your dislike, what you would like and what you don't like. Sit down and have a strong reasoning with them. It is not all about um, the physical encounter, but it's about preparing your body. It's not all about you are saying, well then, I am a champion bubbler. I hope that is not an offensive word, no. Okay? And you can, and you can, and you can. On the other person saying the same thing, and you can, and you can. Listen, it's all about what is good for you, what is comfortable, and all about the physical. You need have to start somewhere, speak about it, laugh about it, do something about it. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure having you. It's a pleasure having you to listen. Now you're tuning out from Positivity Positive channel. This is Aquarian saying good night. Thank you.